Well, what am I going to submit? Will I get into the exhibit if I submit something?
It depends.
Okay.
Depends on what it could be.
We'll be the judge of that.
Hey, now. I'm going to submit some 5-star stories fan art. Yes.
You might be on
Yeah,
Hello, I mean it. I mean it.
Oh, no. We have a 1,000 Platinum winner of
Leonid Dan.
Leanna Dan.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You've won 1,000 Platinum. Please whisper the Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now with your in-game alias platform. Play Warframe on. We'll send you your Platinum. Leanna Dan. Leanna Dan. All right. Something else that happened this week that's pretty monumental. We launched on the phones. We launched on iOS phones specifically.
That's
iOS
right.
platform, which is wild. Warframe is now officially on 5 platforms. Obviously, congrats to the team that put it together. We worked with Nitro to get this done. Our team at DE getting this done. We ran away.
Albert, yes, of course.
Okay. It launched on Tuesday. We've been doing, respective hotfixes for it as we, see the reports coming in and such. Crossplay and cross-save is live with it. It had a little bump at the beginning, but it is now fully functional, and you can cross-save, cross-play on your iOS device. We have 9 fan-favorite Tenogen in the build. We love it.
Cool.
We love Tenogen. We will be obviously adding to it. We're going to show you some Tenogen that's coming in Dante that will obviously also come to your iOS devices.
Brand new Tenogen.
Yeah, new Tenogen. We're cooking.
We're cooking.
Yeah, I think with the iOS launch, it's just been over 3 days now, and where we're at is we're going to actually try and hotfix today to fix the 4th ability not working, and then we have a code build. Someone in the studio, I won't say who, is trying to reproduce the launcher data failed issue. This is a live dev cam look at them trying to repro it. As far as I know, this person is really working hard to, and they actually, as we were sitting here on the couch, they did get a repro for the content could not be downloaded. So there's sort of like 3 buckets of next steps for the iOS build. We are going to try and hotfix as soon as today for the 4th ability not working. We have a code build in progress to fix some prog stops and a few other things, and then getting connectivity all sorted out, whether it's pulling from the launcher or connecting to our NRS for online presence. We're working on all of these things. Steve is not here. He did get he reproduced the one issue, so it's like this is what everyone else is doing while we're sitting here. So that is live lunch cam of Steve doing that at lunch. So he got it. He reproed.
We reproed.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Everyone say thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Can we get a thanks,
Good
Steve?
repro.
Pablo, I know that you're a man of few words today, but there was...
He nodded. He did.
Yes. Reb brought up on our mobile launch stream that with the iOS build, we have the capability to customize the touch screen and where your inputs are. And she wanted to ask you, when is it coming to PC on the stream?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's quite a lot.
I remember asking Pablo and Dorian this in our first UI Devstream, probably like Devstream 18,
More like
where Pablo said, "You are the sun," and pointed at. Remember that?
Right.
But on
Customizing the HUD, moving it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially it died to performance. Essentially, at some point we really needed to increase the performance of the HUD, and we changed how the HUD is made. And because of that, it's very hard to, generally when you're deciding those sorts of things, you have to sometimes do the hard choice between flexibility or performance. And in this case, we went with performance, and basically the way that the HUD works right now, we would have to pay in performance to allow you to move it around. And
to be clear, it's actually a different HUD on the mobile game. So the reason that trade-off isn't made is because they made an entirely new HUD that performs at a different level because there's way less in it. And so we can take a look at that. We showed it on, Megan showed it on the iOS launch stream, but just to give you a sense, like and they're all touch buttons. You can't really see it from here. Anyway, the point is, this is what you can do on the iOS one.
Yeah, no, but it's just moving the controls. It's not moving the actual HUD.
Yeah.
So it's not.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
Controls only.
All right, there's your answer. We got it.
Straight from a man of few words.
A man of few words. That was a lot of words for a man of few words. I'm so
that
sorry.
was half my words for the
We need to only ask him like
One more
top
sentence.
level.
Yes and no questions.
Yeah.
All right, we mentioned brand new Tenogen is finally coming to Warframe in Dante Unbound, and I'm really happy to show the next 6 pieces that we are going to be adding.
Yep. They've been cooking for a while.
They've been cooking.
So we have 6 pieces coming in Dante Unbound.
That's correct.
All platforms.
That's correct. Starting off strong with a Sevagoth deluxe skin by Gusmo. Gosmo? Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Sisters Blue. Oh my God.
Not again.
Excuse me, deluxe
stuck in
or
my head for so long.
Tenogen?
Sorry.
It's an earworm. And then kind of a Ezreal collection, if you will. We have the Ezreal Saidana by Gusmo.
Oh.
Really add to it.
This one's got really cool
I was
animations
gonna say, are they
on
like
the
almost
fingers.
like grippy little fingers?
Yeah.
They're
grippers?
giving
Oh, at the
Little
top there?
fingies.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
great.
it's like you're getting a space massage.
Yeah. Gentle space massage
I want that
with
one.
giant claws.
And then the Ezreal sword as well by Gusmo.
Oh.
No, hide us. Yeah.
Damn.
Awesome. Slicey.
yes.
Very slicey. And then we have a Gyre Cuvial Monarch skin by Ernix.
I just love this
This
one.
one.
Oh
is-
my
gosh.
Oh my God.
So good.
This must be the first Gyre Tenogen.
I think it is.
I believe so.
I think it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's a full Cuvial skin. Come
Yeah.
on.
That's very
gorgeous.
I
We're
want
actually-
it.
This
All the
looks like
masks.
an actual character.
Yeah, this is
Like,
unbelievable.
it's so unique and beautiful. I love it.
Unbelievable.
And then we have the Batomorpha Yoreli alternate helmet by Ventral Hound,
Yep.
Oh, that is sick. Aquatic,
nice.
but Them. I love it.
our aquatic princess. And then finally we have the Mantis Vemitar by Ventral Hound.
This is
Oh, whoa.
the best.
Oh.
It is a bug skin. Bug ship. Bug ship.
One big bug.
They're all just amazing pieces. We've worked with these creators for quite a while, and they've been in production for quite a while. So we're really happy to put these out finally.
Yeah.
Bugs.
Bugs.
Some really amazing pieces coming in
ships.
Dante Unbound, and you know we're working on more, obviously, to be released
Yeah.
later.
Oh, yes.
That will keep you up to date and show you on. But these are the first 6 brand new pieces being added on all platforms, including iOS. So very exciting for
Bugs.
that. Bugs.
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 We have a few sound
Insects.
things I'd like to talk about, Eric.
Hey, yeah.
In our lovely 10-minute countdown, there was a bit of some combat-ish music.
Yeah.
What's the vibe with that?
The great Matthew Chalmers has been cooking.
He's
been
cooking.
in the kitchen.
Let him
Lots
cook.
of cooking going
We're
on.
gonna lots of cooking happening. Yeah, we're making a new combat track for Dante Unbound, and that was a little sneak peek. So you'll be able to slay your foes to a new music track.
So is it the Murmur that are making the music, or is it Lloyd?
A little bit of both.
It's
a collab.
It's like
together.
Jay-Z and Linkin Park, but like.
Lloyd supplies the beats, and
Oh,
the
I
Murmurs
see.
sing over top of it.
I like it. And then you also brought another more Whispers in the Wall-esque behind-the-scenes video on perhaps, are the whispers really whispers?
Yes. Yeah, we like to show how the sausage is made sometimes. So
While we're cooking, of course.
while we're cooking.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course, there's going to be some brand new tiles in the update, and just wanted to show a little behind the scenes of what goes into it. So Laura and Jeff have been working hard on the ambience for those, and yeah, some cool new sounds coming.
If you enjoy
Sounds
ASMR,
good to me.
you're about to get the tingles. Let's listen.
Hi, my name is Laura, and I'm a sound designer at Digital Extremes. I worked with the audio team to create ambience assets for the Entrati and the Man in the Wall tile sets for the Whispers in the Walls release and the upcoming Dante Unbound release. Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the whispers that I created for the Entrati tile set. I created a dark, whispery texture by recording my own voice, speaking void tongue. I ran my voice into an analog delay pedal while manually controlling the delay time and the feedback. To give it an ethereal, haunted quality, I layered several recordings, adjusting the timing and the pitch in Reaper, and reversed a few of the clips as well. And this is what that sounds like.
That's very creepy. I love it. At that volume.
Hi everyone, my name's Jeffrey. I'm a sound designer here at Digital Extremes. I've been working alongside our amazing sound team to create ambient elements for the upcoming Dante Unbound release. Let's take a look. I'll show you how I recorded and designed some of the quill paper scribbles that you'll hear as part of the ambience and the new Entrati tile set editions. I created a basic session to start my workflow and then recorded my own scribbles to add into the design. Here's how that sounds. Using an EQ to clean up my recordings and focus more on the top end of the sample, I then added some effects to create that enchanting sound by using a flanger with a mild chorus setting and some reverb to fit it into the space. Layering everything from the scribbles and page flips, as well as adding a whoosh layer and a synth bell pad to create an added tonal element. Altogether, this is how it sounds. And this is how it sounds in game.
Okay.
Thanks so much for watching and playing. We're excited to show you what we've been working on. See ya.
Bye.
Yay!
Hey,
Sound
thank you,
team!
Laura and Jeff.
Yeah.
Man scribbles in notes. So good.
Oh my god.
So good.
So the whispers are whispers confirmed.
They are whispers
Truly.
confirmed. They are void tongue confirmed.
Wow, Laura's got that void tongue.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Super,
right.
like, who has a more fun job than like, God.
Honestly.
Yeah, every video begins with, so I went into a
Like the most out
went
of
to the
pocket.
studio and
Yeah.
grabbed a hammer.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah, we'll talk about when we get to the weapons, but there was like a sound design pivot on one of the weapons because of the
Yeah. Last Devstream we were talking about coins on the
Yeah,
on the fist
when we
weapons.
get, we'll see if players can pick it up. But I don't want to say pivot. In addition, let's say.
An addition, yes.
Excellent.
All right. Obviously, the last Dev stream talked a lot about Dante Unbound. This stream is going to be very gameplay heavy and showing you all of those things in action. So Dante Unbound.
Yeah, I think I want to just give a really big overview to everyone on what this update is. You know, last stream, if you watched it, we learned the name of the update and the signature frame, but even having the sound team show us a little bit of the themes of the update using the quill and the paper. I'm looking here. I don't know where you want me to look, Rue. Yeah. This update is about Dante and his story and what his fate was, why we're just discovering him now that we've gone into the deep Entrati labs. And Dante Unbound is going to bring you Dante, but his connection to existing characters might surprise you. This is a story about loss, a story about making sacrifices. You know, what we're trying to do is bring the Levirian back in a way that's a bit more character-driven, and maybe the Levirian's fallen on hard times, and a very enterprising villain, Parvos Granum, may want to buy the local community library. Like, what's going to happen if Drusus Levirian feels he needs to sell the Levirian and all its artifacts because maybe you're not donating enough credits, right? Like, who knows? But that's just cosmetic, but you'll meet some familiar characters in this update, and you'll learn what happened to Dante, what his role was in the Levirian, and how you, by playing a new game mode, can help save the Levirian. Because Dante and Drusus and Parvos all have a part to play in all the lore coming in this update. You'll hear from Parvos again.
And I did see questions on, is it a quest? Is it?
No, we wanted to ship this update quickly. Quests do take probably the most time from everyone, and we love doing quests. We'll keep doing them, but we had a pretty strong set of ingredients to make a Levirian, non-Levirian work, which I think you'll enjoy by going through it. We have a new game mode that has a lot to do, well, it's a disruption game mode, but done in the Entrati setting, and we have lots of those transmissions to help you understand what's going on. And we've actually added to the characters, and Megan will walk us through it. There will be some spoilers. Megan will walk us through some narrative advancement in this update. So it's not a quest, but there is, we are pushing forward everything you might have discovered in the Whispers in the Wall update, because there's just, you know, there's a lot of unfinished business in that update for the short term, like are Lloyd and Necroloid on speaking terms? What's, you know, all those things we're dealing with.
Yeah, and what about OTAC?
And the man himself, shall we finally see Dante in game?
Let's do it.
Let's see Dante in game.
Let's do it. So Dante,
Yeah.
might as well go to the arsenal. 'Cause you're-
Okay, he's pulling a bit of an avocado.
Yeah, so Dante, you know, conceptually last stream we talked about how we we wanted a book or librarian or all of these themes, and he came together beautifully. You're looking at him here with his signature cosmetics as well, which is chest armor and a cyandana, and I think shoulder armor as well. So there's no leg armor, but
no legs.
But there is a cyandana and 4 armor pieces, so it's or 3 armor pieces, I guess. But yeah, this is
I love
Dante.
the cyandana.
He is deeply embedded in the Levirian, and he is going to be telling stories with his abilities as part of his kit and the rhythm and the rotation that you'll be casting his abilities in. Show the cyandana.
I love the beard.
Yeah. He's
Look at the shiny.
Look at the shiny.
There's so many shiny.
How many emissives are there, huh?
Many emissives.
11?
More than 11, maybe.
Perhaps.
Beautiful cyandana, the chest piece.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, so this is him with his full attachments. You're using this is his default idol. He is floating, and his move set also floats. So
Yeah, the animation team really
I need to munch.
took to heart actually feedback from last stream as well when we showed the animations. So Elise, Nathan, Sung, Walmsley, they all kind of came together and, you know, really trying to make Dante feel unique, because obviously we have Wisp who's floaty as well, but we want Dante to, you know, have a bit of flavor to him, make him sexy, make him spicy, make him a little bit different from Wisp.
well,
which we
yeah, because
did.
Wisp is none of those things.
That's not what I'm saying.
Not sexy.
I'm just saying.
Wisp is not spicy.
How do we make sexy Wisp be a librarian? You know, like how do we differentiate those?
True and real.
So yeah, when we show the gameplay, you know, you'll see the movement as we play it out. He has his own custom dodge roll, so it is really special and really awesome animation. So yeah, he's gonna, like we said, he has his cosmetics, the beautiful cyandana, the beautiful chest piece, and the beautiful armor you see
Show
here.
his alt helm.
That's where I'm going. If you know, he's a beautiful boy, cute little owl face. But if you want to maybe put a hood on, boink.
Look like a wizard.
Look like a wizard, big wizard hat. Yeah.
The
Very
finest.
wizardy.
Look at
Very
that.
wizardy.
The finest wizard hat
Fancy.
one would have. Face? No face.
Hat.
Hat, big
Beard,
hat, smart.
hat.
Beard or hat.
Beard or hat. You cannot have both in
You have to
Warframe.
sacrifice the beard.
Yeah.
Weekday mode,
Oh,
weekend
no.
mode.
Night owl, gay wizards.
Yes. So those will be
Maybe.
his cosmetics that are coming. And a couple unique things I would say about him as well. He does have a universal aura. Because obviously we know the Noctua is his exalted tome, is an exalted weapon. And I think the last and only other Warframe that has a universal is Protea.
Protea Prime even, I think. Or is it also Protea?
Rebecca!
It's not my fault. I didn't say anything.
You heard nothing.
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, God.
Good job,
Cut this.
Rebecca.
Maybe I should stop talking like Pablo. I feel sick too.
Jesus. Anyways, it's coming with the
Good
universal
job.
polarity, so you can
Good
play around
job.
with them. You know, I think with having exalted weapons, there's a lot of potential forma involved, playing around with it, so why not give them universal polarity? And then something also very, I mean, let's talk about the book, Kaz.
Book is also
The
owl.
book is beautiful.
Noctua.
Can you see the? Is there a way you can see the face of it? Yeah.
Oh, so cool.
So this is the first ability for our boy Dante.
He will be using his book and all his abilities, but first one being summoning the Noctua. This is an exalted weapon. And another trait as well about the Noctua, there's no restriction on the number of tome mods.
Indeed.
So if you wanted to, you could be a wild child.
I already am a wild child, apparently. So there's only more wildness in my future.
You could be a wild child. Yeah, this is a unique trait for it. Pablo, I don't know if there's any, I mean, I know you're a man of many words.
Speaks for itself.
Speaks for itself. Or Reb, I don't know if there's any.
Yeah, well, for Dante Prime, what you'll find is that he actually has 10 mod slots.
Yeah,
you can actually put 10 tone mods on
I
Dante
believe
Prime.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's too much.
Dante.
So much. I love it. All right. Let's talk about his abilities.
Yeah, you can hop in mission.
I'm going to talk. I'm going to jump in mission.
All right. All right, so I think like the first thing we had on paper for Dante in his conception is I really wanted there to be the idea of telling a story, the idea that you're kind of queuing up in a rotation 2 pages and then you're executing that in final verses, which was what we'll get to. So basically, I'll let you get in a mission.
Okay.
And then we can talk about that because he has a custom HUD. It's just a fun way for you to track what's going on, I suppose.
Ooh,
as
custom
fun as
HUD?
tracking your abilities, but it's a very intuitive way for you to track what's going on as you're casting. So the way Dante's abilities work is he does have Noctua as his exalted weapon. And we're going to play the brand new Disruption mode.
That's right.
Armatus.
Armatus.
Armatus. And we'll take a look at Dante in there. So as you go in, the first thing you'll notice is he has that book on his HUD. So Megan can pull out his one, and you can use Noctua as an exalted weapon. This has, you can also do an alt fire that's kind of like, you know, you'll build that up as you're hitting enemies, and you'll deal status damage. This is pretty much a classic exalted weapon. And you don't actually need it out to do the rest of his abilities, so you can put it away if you just want to focus on casting his verses. So this is very, you know, book themed, and once Megan succeeds, yeah, there you go. So if you press his second ability is called Light Verse. So you're casting Light Verse, and as you can see, the page filled in, which means you can start building out a combo. So if Megan pressed Light Verse again, she now has a complete story. So if she presses her 4, she's going to cast Triumph, which is his kind of first story he can cast. So if she wanted to change up the vibe, so if you maybe do let's do 2 dark verses.
You got it.
So Megan's going to cast Dark first, so you can see that's creating like a really visceral slash. Any enemy caught in the cone is going to get hit with damage. And then she can press 4 to do Tragedy, which is his story.
I've lost my mouse, Rue.
Uh-oh. It might be over on the other computer monitor.
Help me.
But yeah, so the idea is that you're building a story with Dante, and you're queuing up the combos you want. So you can do 2 light verses.
Thank you.
You can do 2 dark verses. You could do a light, then a dark, so 2, then 3.
Would you like a light and a
Let's
dark?
do a light, then a dark.
Can we get a 2 and a 3?
This is Word Warden.
And there we go.
And then if you cast this, you get a copy of Noctua, which you can see kind of just floating there. So you get a floating energy book with you that will attack targets of your attacks with your weapons. So if you're hitting with primary, melee, secondary, your copy of Noctua will bam, 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 hit those enemies. And then if you do 3, then 2, this is Page Flight, which will allow you to summon 3 Peregrines that will distract, draw aggro, and issue some slash procs on enemies. So you basically get 3 spectral Peregrines to keep enemies targeted. And yeah, those will be up. The idea is that you're rotating some of these buffs as you're in the course of casting his spells. So this is Dante. You're classically, when you're rotating between the 3 and the 2, the game's going to care about the last 2 that you cast. So if Megan does like light verse, then light verse again, but then a dark verse, the dark verse will take the spot of the last cast ability. So realistically, what you're dealing with here, he will read you to death, but not quite. But you know, if you want to keep yourself and your allies, you know, healed with some overguard, you'll be casting light verse a lot. And if you want to do damage to enemies in front of you and get some slash procs out there, you'll be doing dark verse, which is that X, that cone of slash procs. And you can see the enemies hit in the field get sort of the dark verse orbiting around them on cast. So this is Dante. He's got all 4 of his final verses that you can cast with your combos. You're using your light and dark verses to create whatever you need in the moment, whether it be if you're desperate for health and you need all those light verses and you want to cast Triumph, you can get some regenerating survivability stats. And then yeah, there's a pretty big the Tragedy ability. If you do dark verse twice, will deal lots of damage, and enemies will suffer. Any procs they have just detonate. So it's,
they died.
They died. Yeah. So what are we going for with Dante? What's the vibe? It's all about flowing with telling those stories, being really, really versatile. Of course, his exalted book you can use for damage, status, all those good things, and you can cast your light and dark verses in the order you choose.
You also get a lot of style points for that book.
Yeah, hella style points. The drip is real, and
Yes.
you can get Dante one of 2 ways. Actually, one of 3 ways. You can buy him in the market for some amount of platinum. I don't know how much. Or you can earn his pieces in the drop tables for Disruption 2.0, we're calling it here, because we're changing up a few things. And then if you aren't so lucky with the drop tables, we do have a pity system on a character in the Sanctum and Atomica. So it's pretty standard with what we've been doing lately. Market, drop tables, or a pity system. His helmet's ability, I think, is his 3.
You gotta shoot him in the back.
Yeah.
I just wanted to slash
You should be
him.
used to that.
I wanted to use my magics.
But yeah, so you can, yeah. This is Disruption. We are redoing it for this. I think some QOL is some accessibility QOL.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
working
essentially the marker of the Demolisher will appear earlier. Some keys will be in the rustlings, like there. You can see if you go to a red marker, you'll see a little thief.
Oh, the Gruzling!
Where is he?
The Gruzling is now present in Warframe.
The one behind you.
Oh, there he is.
No,
No,
like in there.
Where?
in the room, the marker. There's a red marker. So the Gruzling has
took off.
stolen
There
something
was.
from you. Yeah, he ran away. He got away.
Where is he going?
Yeah, so Disruption in the Entrati Labs is a little different. The Gruzlings will be making your life quite trickery. And you'll have to match, of course, all the dockets. You'll have a new resource in here that you can use to build Dante. You got Gruzzled.
I got Gruzzled.
You got
I
Gruzzled.
totally got grilled.
He total Gruzzling.
And he has, I heard him the other day, he kind of laughs at you, Eric.
Yeah, the Gruzlings, he's a devilish little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wanted to have some fun with this character, so
Yeah.
hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, Lloyd does not like the Gruzlings either. Lloyd
No.
is not a fan. When Lloyd speaks of the Gruzlings, there is no love lost there.
That's right.
But will Megan get Gruzzled again?
I'm trying to find him. I
2
wanna
Gruzzles
find
and
him.
he'll have.
It'll take a while because you
No,
gotta
but
kill
I'm
enemies
so
and stuff.
desperate. You probably stole something. Hello.
You gotta murder some enemies.
Okay, but what does it steal? Isn't that the question?
Yeah, so specifically in Disruption, he only steals keys, so he's part of the game mode.
Yeah.
In every other map where he appears, right now, again, all of this is dev, but right now has either an arcane, 3 lanthorns, or one of the top bocas.
Yeah. So in that regard, he's not actually stealing them. He is that. Like, so he has those pieces of loot. He's not stealing your Entrati Lantern.
Is that him?
That is him.
Yeah, that's a
Oh, I'm
Gruzling.
coming.
Yeah. So in this one, he'll have a key.
Got to counter Gruzzle him.
And now, he's trying to get away.
No.
Which one's the real
I
Gruzling?
don't know. This is like
And
Twin
Oh my
Roses
God.
all over again. Is it you?
No, because he's holding an energy
yeah,
orb.
Yeah,
Oh.
energy. Oh.
Where is he?
If he has energy orb on top, means he's the fake one.
Get over
But yeah,
here.
still you get some energy.
Only the real Gruzling talks, too.
Yes,
You get
sound
those speakers
cues.
turned up.
Is it you?
Megan's getting Gruzzled again.
It's hard for me to see. I got one good contact, one bad one.
Still?
Yeah.
That was your problem Tuesday,
I know. I'm
bro.
struggling.
I love their animations.
Not great
too.
that he's getting stuck, but you know.
Yeah.
So fun.
Dev build.
Did I just turn slow-mo now?
You did not.
Okay.
But yeah, so we have for Dante. This
Getting
is who
Gruzzled.
you'll be discovering.
Not Gruzzled on stream.
Hashtag Gruzzled. Oh, you bursted them.
But I got Gruzzled, so
You did.
I don't feel
did.
any satisfaction being
Yeah.
Gruzzled live.
Dante's passive is if you don't have an enemy scanned, there is a scanning built into his kit, and 4 fully scanned enemies,
Oh, I thought you died. Sorry.
you will have additional status chance against completed codex enemies. So, yeah.
One
Do your
little
homework, kids.
Sound detail I wanted to point out with his abilities is each ability has a different set of void tongue words, and then they change based on the combination of abilities that you use. So
If you wanted to
wish I
become
could hear him.
fluent in void tongue.
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
with that camera clipping? Is that the Gruzzling?
No, I think that was with the sign down.
Oh. Did you get Gruzzled for the 3rd time? A gruzzling hat trick
Meant to be gruzzled.
All right, let's go show off. I don't want to see you get gruzzled again. It would be great shame.
That's all right. We got lots to do. Whoops.
For Dante, the team worked on what does it mean to have a frame with an exalted book? How do we have a floating anim set? And the animators I don't know if I'm jumping ahead of you here.
No, you're good.
The animators provided some sweet videos of their work. So let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
We can talk over these. No sound.
No sound.
Yes, so Dante, this is his noble set, some of his noble anims. He is quite the refined fellow.
I love the sass, though.
Yeah, the pursuit of knowledge. This is obviously dual-wheeled secondary. What is he reading? What could he be reading? 5-star stories?
Hopefully.
He's a man of taste, so
He
probably
is.
yes.
Yeah. He looks, he's super fun. They had a lot of fun with him, and we wanted to have that floating anim set for him in his movement as well, so it's not just the idols. Yeah. What is he reading? Calvin and Hobbes?
That's a good choice.
Oh, I'm trying to see. What does chat seem to think? He's reading Berserk, definitely. Look at him! Look at him! Oh my God.
I like that pose. He's like, I'm done with this.
Yeah, trash.
He throws the book a lot.
Yeah, that's because Albert couldn't write for.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Perhaps he is reading the Divine Comedy. But yeah, so those are some of his sweet ability. That's his idols, so that's his personality coming through. But we also have sound.
We also have a couple of sound.
Yeah, another sound BTS from Giovanni this time, who's doing the sound work for Dante. I just wanted to give you a little behind the scenes.
Did him and Jeff share notes of the scribbles?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're tossing scribble source back and forth.
Scribble source. All right, let's take a listen, shall we?
Hello Tenno, my name is Giovanni and I'm a sound designer at GE. Today I'm going to show you how I made the sounds of one of Dante's abilities. Let's take a look. First of all, let's listen to the sound in-game.
Okay.
Dante carries a tone weapon that only he can use. As you saw, he evoked this weapon in a really cool way, and I tried to bring some elements that had this mystical feeling too. Let's break this sound into pieces to understand a bit more. Here we have the horror layer, which gives a darker tone to the ability. It may not seem like it, but practically all the tracks in this layer are recordings of my own voice. Here are some examples. This looks like a dark riser, but this is actually how it sounds with no effects and at a normal speed. And what about this other riser? Now the original take. The cast layer serves to accentuate the light that comes out of his hands and the sparks right after he picks up the book. It's interesting to mention that the screen you hear is also my voice, and there is no trick to make it higher pitched or anything like that. Here's the original take. Using a technique called inhale scream, it is possible to achieve very high harmonics that resemble a female scream, so sometimes I use that when I need some specific sounds, like this one. Before moving on to the last layer, you can notice that both the cast layer and the horror layer
I almost spit my water there.
This is an automation of an audio equalizer to remove the bass and mids at the moment Dante picks up the book, which is also the moment the low layer is activated. With this automation, I have more headroom for this moment. Now let's go to the last part. The low layer gives the body of the ability and has some chimes at the end, contributing to the mystical atmosphere I mentioned at the beginning. Let's hear the sound in game one more time. Thank you for watching this behind the scenes, and I hope you soon have a great time playing with Dante. Bye!
Thanks, Giovanni.
Dante.
He is Dante.
I know.
He is Dante.
I have some cleric beast IRL moments.
Yes. Bloodborne PC
Bloodborne PC when. Bloodborne PC when. When. That's been the entire week for Kaz and I is being goblins. That's okay.
Bloodborne.
Yay, Dante! Yay! Thank you, Giovanni, sound team. Just crushing it with the creepy eldritch horror of it all.
Lots of vocals.
Yeah.
Lots of vocals.
Maybe that's why, maybe you.
Did we harvest your vocals? Was that the price we had to pay?
Real time.
One must pay the man in the wall.
Are you
Worth the
Ursula?
cost.
Yes. Oh, unfortunate.
Oh. Rep also mentioned as we were doing the Dante gameplay about how to get Dante, and I wanted to show you. So if you don't mind going to gameplay, very similar.
Spoilers.
This is, I mean, this whole thing.
Highly whip.
Whip,
I was like, I
spoilers.
haven't reviewed this at all.
It's it all.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I looked at it. Don't worry. Don't look at the prices. Everything's fine. But yeah, similar to Citrine Varuna, we do have a vendor that is offering the blueprints for Dante as well as the other incarnants.
Yeah, so you can go research Dante if you want to learn more about Dante. You will have to have finished Whispers in the Walls to get the free version of Dante. We have a new resource coming that you earn in the Disruption game mode. We're not going to hover over anything. This is all super PH, but the point is you can get Dante from Lloyd.
Oh, no.
Or the market.
The two incarnants that we have coming as well.
Yes, the Onos and the Ruvox.
And I believe the parts, I think you might, sorry if you already said this, they also drop in the Disruption game mode as well. So you could get it from the game mode.
Archimedean Otak?
Enough resources.
Excuse me?
Yeah, and there'll be a few more things in there that just aren't there for the Devstream.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Hey.
Two game modes. So you saw Entrati Disruption and how we're playing around with that. And then we have what we're calling Deep Archimedia. This is where your words come in. Pablo, I'm so sorry.
Now, before we go into what the game mode is accomplishing, in order to participate in Deep Archimedia, you do need to be rank 5 in the Cavia. So we're putting this reward track under that restriction. So that you can be at the proper progression level narratively, power-wise. You know, you can get all that gear in order to participate. And something will happen to unlock this, which I'll just hand it over to you.
So it's meant to be like a tier above bolts, essentially. So I guess the first thing I'll talk about is a little bit of changes to bolts themselves.
When we say bolts, we mean Netrocells.
Netrocells, yeah. So in the Netrocells, we're basically removing all the arcanes that are not exclusive to bolts are getting removed from the drop tables. So all that percentage of drop rates gets distributed between the shards and the two arcanes that are left there, and the melee arcane adapter. So basically, you'll have way more odds of getting a shard there. This other thing is also a weekly, but it's harder, and you can spend 2 of your keys from the bolts to unlock this one if you prefer. So you can just keep on doing the bolts, or you can come do this one. This one is considerably harder, so you know it's if you want a challenge. But you spend 2 keys and you can get up to 5 rewards. So essentially, it's much better for that bang for your buck, essentially.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same weekly currency. You're using your Netrocell keys, and exactly like Pablo said, you have to choose. Do you want to do 5 Netrocells, or do you want to do 2 Deep Archimedias and 1 Netrocell?
No, sorry,
3 keys.
Netrocells and
3 Netrocells.
So for the Archimedia, you only pay once, and you can play it however many times you want, but the rewards are 5.
Yeah.
So you can basically do the first time, and you only get the first 2. I'll show it. It's easier when you see
we can just go to the menu now, probably.
Also important to note why you see Necroloid here is because once you reach rank 5 of the Cavia, Necroloid is going to be in the Sanctum Atomica right up here above Human Lloyd, if you will.
Yeah.
And he's going to be here.
This is his little spot.
He's just having a little tea time by himself.
They have some things to work out. So as you play these, you'll also learn more about the way Lloyd and Necroloid can perhaps resolve some of their conflict.
So you can see here, this is like I guess the closest point of reference, this is like a more,
I'm going to be watching
more
those.
challenging sortie of sorts. So essentially you have on the left a whole bunch of things that you can select for yourself. So you can, it's suggesting 3 frames there. If you bring one of those 3 frames, you get extra points. If you bring one of those 3 weapons, you get extra points, so on and so forth. And then on the bottom, there's certain personal modifiers you can select to essentially make it harder for yourself. As you select those, it's kind of hard to tell right now because the tooltip is covering, but the bar on the bottom keeps growing.
Yeah.
So the more things you select, essentially, the higher the rewards that you're going to get. Right now we're in the normal mode. There's an elite mode that's even harder, and that's the one that can get you all 5 rewards. So you can, if you can select, if you're like willing to do all the gear and all the things, and then on hard mode you can get all of the rewards. And there's also, as you can see.
Okay, your mic cut out for a second.
Oh, okay. As you can see on the missions, they have a deviation and risk, and basically these are like little modifiers that make the missions themselves tougher.
And yeah, so I think just a point here is every week the options that you can opt into refresh for the gear. So yeah, you can pick between those. It'll be different gear selects every week that you opt into if you want that extra value, the research value. This is.
Yeah, you could play it with no modifiers.
Yep.
It just affects the research value.
Every week, everything refreshes. So the missions change, the self debuffs change,
but
the items.
There is a very important thing we're doing with these, which is they're consecutive.
Right.
So what you're seeing there is you're going from exterminate to defense to assassination, but you're doing it all in one playthrough. There is no going back to orbiter to change. So if I'm bringing Nyx, that Nyx had better be ready to cook in exterminate, defense, and assassination. You are locked to your loadout for all 3. This is very much like Pablo said. So you take your sorties, it's 3 missions, you can go back in between each. Oh no, you go. You have to choose, prepare, really deep dive.
Yeah, and so you're not forced to bring the items. You can bring whatever, like if you just want to easy mode and bring, whatever frame you want, that's fine.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's totally fine. You just don't get the extra points for that.
Yep.
And obviously we're still balancing how the points will work. So there's still, I can't tell you right now how many of those you need to select to get the maximum reward, but it's probably going to be all or almost all. Yep. So you should be praised for that. But as I said, it basically trades 2 keys for 5 rewards. So right now the display here is for normal. So the first 2 rewards are essentially exactly you cannot see it. Can you hide us? So you see those little chests there. The first 2 that are silver are essentially exactly the same rolls as if you were doing a Netracell, which is the new version of Netracell that doesn't have the extra arcanes. Then the gold version, which is the one that follows after, is basically that same loot table, but with more chances to get the rare stuff, so the Tau Forged and stuff like that. And the very last one will be guaranteed legendary arcane.
So, who is this for? If you know that you're doing your 5 Netracells a week, you can use 2 of those Netracell runs to do this, and those 5 rewards could, RNG will be RNG, but you're getting 5 kicks at a loot table at its base, and then that enhanced one with a guaranteed legendary arcane.
And we're still playing around with the enemy level, I believe, for this mode.
Yeah.
So it might not be 325. We're kind of playing around with numbers, so don't take that to complete heart.
This is advanced.
Yes,
there's a lot. Yeah, this is probably the
sweaty.
Yeah, it's meant for someone that wants even more of a challenge, more of a reward, and a system that they can kind of tune the difficulty to using the content from all of our offerings for Whispers in the Walls and beyond.
Yeah, there's a lot of the modifiers for the missions, particularly add a lot of twists to the gameplay that are pretty fun.
Yeah.
Actually, hover on the assassination. I don't know. I want to see if the one I'm thinking about. Okay, no, the crazy one is not there. Okay. Anyway.
All enemies. Wait, whoa. All enemies have overguard equal to 50% of their max health.
There's a lot of crazy ones. It is definitely a tougher game mode. As we said, we're improving the base rewards for Netracell, so you can just keep on doing those.
Yep.
But if you want harder, you can now change basically 2 keys for 5 rewards if you want to go that way.
Yep. And like Pablo said, we have adjusted the Netracell drop tables as well. And we have a couple other tweaks. I don't know where we're going from here, so I'll just keep them in my just for Archon shard stuff in general. So I don't know if for
I think it's the time.
You missed a good chunk of it, unfortunately.
So a lot of people moved over to Netracells for Archon shard things, and there's a couple of changes we're doing just in regards to where you get your Archon shards, insofar as you know, when we released the Tau Forge, as well as things like the coalescent fusion for Archon shards, they've just become so important. And when we originally released Archon shards back in 2022 with Veilbreaker, we didn't really know how far we would push it, so we are making some general QOL changes. The first one, which is most immediate from the Devstream group of theory, is we're changing the amount of shards you need to fuse to Tau Forge to 3. So it was 4.
It was 4 in the Devstream in January. Feedback, we changed it to 3.
So you now only need 3 to use the Ascension Fusion feature. So that is coming in Dante Unbound. And the other thing we're changing is we're actually moving the Archon Shard store off of call to a Entrati character. So one thing that we've found is the call weeklies on paper, we're happy with them for you to play them for mods, for a frame, but because Archon shards have gotten so important, moving that store from call and chipper to a Entrati Lab character at a weekly cadence just makes more sense, I think, for the direction the game is going since we released Veilbreaker. So you can keep your call gameplay loop for a lot of stuff, like those Archon mods, unlocking the actual Archon Hunt weeklies and such, but the actual Archon Shard weekly gain for you is going to be moved into ye old Cavia.
Yeah, so in general, you know, easier to get from bolts.
Yep.
From Netro cells, obviously easier to get from this since it gives more rewards, and then that guaranteed one that you can get from the store for standing now.
Yeah. So that is that. I know we're like, it's already 3, so you just blitzed it.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like this is just my normal now.
Weapons.
So sorry.
It's the fun part now.
Yeah, I know. We were all yapping.
Right. Like we mentioned, 2 new Incarnon weapons are coming in Dante Unbound: the Ruvox and the Onos. The Onos.
Yes. Onos.
Onos. We're going to be showing the Ruvox in action. Onos is still getting some tweaks in terms of the Incarnon form, but Kaz, if you want to speak to kind of the idea behind them, development process of them, and all of that.
So, I mean, just visually, they're kind of similar to the other Incarnons, except that they're more kind of lab angle on them. So maybe they were experimenting with something that led to Void Angel stuff, and the experiment just kind of got out of control, and it just explodes into the Incarnon form, and it's still got pieces of the original experiment left behind on it.
Like, is this a giant needle?
Might be.
I don't know about that. A local woman with 700 tattoos has fear of needles.
Different kinds of needles. Thank you, Rue. Anyway.
Maybe there's different kinds on there too. Maybe there's a whole bunch of stuff.
Could be a friendly needle.
Yeah, you never
friendly
know.
needle.
Yeah, it's just it's happy. It's you know. Anyway.
Albert's Void experiments revealed the true destructive potential of this wrist-mounted cannon.
Yes.
Yes.
Then we have the Ruvox.
Yes. So this one, I made this one. I just wanted to punch stuff with those big coins. I don't know. I just had this overwhelming urge to design something where you could hit stuff with coins.
Yes.
It sounded cool in my head. I don't know.
I agree with it. I think the coin-based combat is going to be a key direction for us.
Coin-based combat.
Punch?
There's money in that somewhere.
Exactly. If you could just punch with some money. And this is what, Eric, you got some punching with coins in here.
Yeah, just on chat, coins sound on punch. Yes.
Can we crank it? All right, let's see.
I can hear it!
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We're punching coins.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, one of our sound designers, Paul, has been working on these. And
did he ask to borrow money for it?
Do we have discontinued pennies?
A DE
like
piggy
shopping
bank?
carts at grocery stores.
A fistful of dollars! Oh, that's smart. Punch.
Yeah, on these ones, the Incarnate form, it comes through the little tubes where the coins are at the tip of them, and the coins are just like stuck on the.
Look at them!
Oh, cool.
Oh my god!
Just like bursts out of those coin.
It's giving
things.
Home Alone, the sticky bandits. He sticks his hand in the coin.
Oh my god!
It's incredible. And one of the features, it's still kind of work in progress right now, but you might have saw it in the description, is slam attacks have a bit of a pillar effect to them, so the enemies are going to be kind of stuck up. It's a pH effect, so it'll probably look different on chip, but just a fun little twist for the incarnate form.
Yeah, and this is
Cool.
the Rubox, which actually is Dante's signature weapon. He may be a man with his nose in the books, but if he needs to get down to business, he will take out the Rubox and punch.
Yes.
He will punch.
Bookman has punchy fists.
He will punch you.
Yes. With money.
With money. Which is all related. You got Parvos Granum back in the picture, you got
There you go.
Lyrian, and now you have Punch.
He's a rich librarian.
He is the world's richest librarian. He said, don't make me defend this library. Yeah, don't copy his homework. You got it.
These are gorgeous.
Yeah, super cool. So those will be out there with Dante Unbound.
That's right.
Maybe that is the unbinding of him. He's free to punch you with his money fists.
Yes.
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
The unbound form.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
he wants payback.
All right, another thing we showed last week, we showed amazing concept art of Styanax Deluxe. And boy, am I excited to show Styanax in game.
What are these names, though?
Don't ever look at Megan's loadout name if you value your sanity.
Don't expose me, Ruth. Thank you. Appreciate you. I wait.
All right, let's do it.
All right, here he is in action in beautiful arsenal form. We have Styanax
Yo.
Tonatiuh.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Helen. Please
Look
forgive
at that
me.
posture, though.
And this is the Styanax noble animation, so it just fits, you know.
Awesome.
So Styanax is going to obviously be coming with this incredible skin. We also have the pole arm skin. This is the Tiquiahua. I'm so sorry. Pole arm skin, which is incredible. Also applies to his abilities as well. So when he's throwing his own spear,
Theros strike, all that good stuff. You'll get this. Yeah.
You'll get that in the shield, which you'll see in a hot second. And he's also coming with a Cyandana. This is the, sorry, Helen,
awesome.
Huitzilian.
Yeah, wait till you see how it moves.
Yeah, this is one of the first like really articulating Cyandanas, other than like a couple Tenogen ones and some with other things. But this one actually is dynamic based on, you know, are you moving forward? It's gonna move around like any good god Cyandana should.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Look
Your
at
wings.
And they kind of open up a little bit there.
Yeah. Close as they walk, and they do close when you're aiming, so they're obviously not obstructing your view, which is important to us.
Can we have articulation on the friggin' wings, please?
Agile animation to show because it.
Oh, when he grabs his spear and stuff.
He grabs his shield. His shield.
Yeah.
So you're about to see the shield that you obviously. Oh, he's fanning himself. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And Liger piece, we know and love.
And Nathan did the sculpt and material work on this, and I think was it Ernesto that did the cosmetics for this?
Yeah, Ernesto did the spear and the shield.
Yep.
And Nathan did the Cyandana, which was originally an ephemera.
Yep. Yeah, we had to do some adjustments just for positioning and making sure it had proper offsets on everyone's. Do some random colors and change the helmets around. Let people mix and match, because the first thing people do is like, you know, hit random, see what happens. Oh my!
Yeah.
Okay, now
Good.
switch helmets.
Nice
Like
roll.
let's be real. Let's be real.
Which one you want?
helmet is
Honestly,
so
it looks ridiculous with the Jurosiak helmet, the bottom left. Yeah, like he looks so
whoa.
sick, and even the Agogian one is unbelievable. Like,
Ready for
come
battle.
on.
Okay, I can see it.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, super beautiful.
Oh.
Really sick.
Where's
skin.
into that
roll.
one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely awesome, and you know,
Hey! Just kidding. Oh,
sick.
that looks
That's
incredible.
great.
Yeah, it looks super good. And you know, don't worry, we are equal opportunity cosmetic makers. We'll have some more cosmetics to show in the future for female frames, of course.
Yeah,
It's,
we did show Ureli Deluxe at TennoCon,
Yeah.
so we still have working on her. So there's one coming.
Yep.
But there's lots we haven't shown.
Yeah. I don't want people to think our focus is just on Dante and Styanax. We are
female
working.
gaze.
Yeah, don't worry. We're working on everything. We love everyone. It's going to be a beautiful year.
Lots to show. Wow. Wow.
That's
Sorry.
a nice one.
Yeah. Anyway.
All those feathers?
Yeah, a lot of the
Oh,
tech
look
that
at
went
'em.
into this, I think they were, there's some beautiful work done here on the materials, and that mosaic material and texture specifically, I think
I
they got
hear
a custom
feather tech, and I
requesting just
hear
for the skin, if I recall. You might know
potential
better than me.
pets.
There was something about,
Nathan was doing some fancy things with a few things.
Yeah.
So like the angle and the normal, so you get glints from
Yeah,
different
he wanted something.
angles. And there's something else with like colored specular or something
Yes,
like
that's
that.
what I thought it was. This, yeah.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, so really, honestly, a bit of new approach to the authorship of some of these things. So, so really, really cool stuff.
We've
Brand
been
new tech for the nipple piercings.
Yeah, so we are.
Jiggles.
Rue has given up and is not. Stynex isn't even on screen anymore.
Come
No,
on.
no, stop.
No, that part is exclusive.
No,
We're
see,
not
now,
adding that to
like,
the
you
future
need-
parts.
Physics.
You need a timer for how long we've spent doing this, and we have to do it on Ureli Deluxe next. For like, everyone must be pleased by our.
I know, and I will,
Our
I will.
hedonism.
All right, we will move on then to something I'm obviously seeing a lot in chat. People are excited about is the Inaros rework.
Inaros rework, yeah. Thankfully, I
Oh yeah,
recorded that
definitely
before.
inspired by them.
Could be
So-
why he's a man of few words today.
Yeah, my voice was totally fine this morning. I don't know what happened, but
Maybe you're sick. Would you like a blanket to stay warm?
There you go.
your class and-
Maybe Stynex Deluxe sat here.
I mean, I
That
haven't
would
shown that
explain
angle
it.
yet, but
This is guerrilla marketing for Stynex Deluxe.
there he is. So yeah, Pablo recorded a video on the Inaros rework. So I don't know if do you want any words before that, or you just want to get into it?
No, let's leave past Pablo to
It
talk.
is roughly 5.5 minutes, so get comfy and listen to Pablo there, but not here.
Past
Enjoy.
Pablo is a bit of a
Inaros
ranter.
rework.
Hello. Gonna do a rundown of the Inaros rework. So let's start first with the hardest thing to do on Inaros, which is dying. I'm probably gonna have to fast forward to this. So almost there. There we go. So now you turn into a sand version of yourself that can attack enemies, and you can see that meter on the center, and basically that kind of shows you how much you're reviving, and boom, you're back up. So basically it's based on the amount of hits that you do. Every time you die though, that the amount of hits it takes to revive grows more. So basically if you die a lot, it's gonna get harder and harder to come back.
Okay.
But if you don't die for a while, the number starts going back down, so you basically can't recover. And
Okay, I like
defensibility
this.
Works mostly the same, so you still do the sandstorm, and then that opens enemies for finishers, and those finishers with your passive heals you, so you there, so you heal. them.
Cool.
And that's pretty much how it's always worked. The main thing that changed for this ability is more not on Inaros himself, but around Inaros, which is basically that we're making those finishers available to more enemies and making it so it's more consistent. Because right now there's a lot of enemies that you can try to do those finishers and they don't work. So in the patch they'll start working, and that doesn't only benefit Inaros, but it benefits Ash and anyone else that can open enemies for finishers. For his 2 and 3, we kind of combine them, so now it has the mechanics of 3, so it's basically the whirlwind, but you can cast it much faster. It's limited duration now, so instead of a drain, it just lasts a certain amount of time, and it's faster. So you can see here, I basically can move quite a bit faster.
Oh
here.
yeah.
And most importantly, it drags enemies to be right below you. So since it drags enemies to you instead of tossing them all over the level, then you can after that do a ground finisher on them. And because you have your passive that heals you, you basically get a lot of heals from those ground finishers. And also, some of the benefits from the old second ability are now part of the third. So you can see when I cast this, I'm actually invulnerable, and I'm healing for every enemy that's within the range of my whirlwind. I am healing a little bit. So if there's a bunch of enemies, you just go in, whirlwind them together, and that heals you, and then they drop at your feet, and you start doing ground finishers on them. So you can combo that pretty nicely. So his 2 and his 3, we kind of merged them. But for his 4th, we did actually something weird, which is basically we split it in 2. So now you have the armor part as his 3, and you can see it here. So basically when you tap, you charge, and then you can see in the lower right, you get a little meter for the armor. You can move now while you cast it instead of being static like it was before, so that helps a lot. And the benefits from the augment, which protect you from status, are now embedded into the ability. So basically, whenever you take a status, instead of actually suffering the status, you get protected. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, so for example, these ones would give me corrosive. If I stand on it, you can see my armor went down, but I did not get the corrosive. And it gives you protection for a certain duration, so it doesn't get consumed super fast. So that's basically the tree. Now, the augment, which used to give you the status protection, now it gives you dead protection, which it's a little bit of a twist that we made there. Essentially, it's a shorter cooldown than any of the other dead protection augments we've done before. But after the invulnerability from the protection ends, you actually get hit with a slash proc. And that slash proc can kill you if you don't heal fast. So it synergizes really well with, you know, his finishers or his 2. You know, obviously his 2 makes you invulnerable, so you don't take damage from the slash, and also you can heal by getting close to enemies. So basically, it's a dead protection that then you have to actually do something about it, because if you don't do something about it, the slash will kill you. So that's and his 4th gets the swarm part of the previous 4, but quite amplified. So let me show you. So when I cast the 4, you can see they get swarmed, and then that swarm can spread around. Essentially, it CCs them, and any enemy killed during that swarm will actually create a sandcat. The sandcats are bugged right now in this demo, so sadly I cannot quite show it to you. But basically what they do is they attack enemies.
Oh, I'm so happy for this rework.
Spreading that CC around. And it can be really effective to kind of keep entire rooms kind of controlled with the swarm. The old swarm used to do 1 corrosive hit at the very end. Now it does it every tick. So that means it can also be used as a pretty effective way to shred armor, essentially. So to recap, when you die now, you turn into a sand version of yourself that can revive by hitting enemies. The 1 is mostly unchanged. The 2 and the 3 got merged, so now you get the whirlwind. It's much faster. It heals you. It gives you immunity. And then gathers enemies instead of throwing them around. His 3 is what used to be the armor part of his 4th. Now you can move while you cast it instead of being stuck in place. It has the default, the status protection by default, so now you'll be protected from any status as long as you have that up. His 4th now is the swarm part of that, and basically it casts now into a cone instead of into a single unit, and basically all those units get swarmed, and then that swarm can spread around CCing enemies. It can strip armor, and any enemies that die during while they're affected by swarm will create a sandcat that will assist in spreading that swarm even more. I hope you like it, and I hope we'll get it into your hands soon. Adios.
Bye, Pablo.
Sandcat.
Hi, Pablo. My head hurts a little bit with that.
Yeah, thank you, Morning Pablo, for recording that and perhaps hurting your voice.
One detail I forgot about his 4th. I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've ever done this. The damage of the 4th scales with Inaro's health. So, you know, obviously Inaros is well known for having a lot of health, so the more you lean into that.
Well, we took that off Garuda. Her damage used to scale with low health.
No, well, this is how much health.
Yeah, I know. So now it's like, but you took it off. Okay.
Oh, I love
the slide I made does not do justice to.
Actually, it does, because Sandcat looks great.
The Sandcat looks great.
I thought he was riding the cat.
But yeah, he's riding into the wilderness. I'm limited on my text area, so I tried to put in as much as I could. Obviously, Pablo's video is much more comprehensive than my little slide. But yeah, that's the Inaros rework. We will have a dev workshop up, just working on finessing some points on that. So if you want it all in text, that will be provided soon. But that's Inaros.
Yeah. So when we get closer to the end of this stream, we do have a recap slide, because we have talked about a lot already that's coming, and this is all coming in Dante Unbound.
This is going to be a 2-hour stream.
More of a release window for it as well. But yeah, but I think we have a lot more to go over.
We're almost done. Don't worry.
Animations. More animations.
Nope. Augments.
Damn it.
Talked about augments last stream, and that we dive into them a bit more. We are releasing 10 new augments, augments in Dante Unbound. We have a fun little asset here to accumulate them. So these are the first 5. So we have Styanaxes, I can never pronounce
Axios.
Axios Javelineers. Loki for decoy. We do have a quick video that will show you in a bit how that works, because I know everyone's pretty excited about that one. Neja's Divine Spear is getting an augment, Baruch's Elude's getting an augment, and Chroma's Vex Armor is getting an augment. Pablo, we can keep going unless you want to talk about any specifics.
And I think let people screenshot, read. We'll do some videos. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff. And then our second slide of augments. We have Yoreli is getting a Marilina augment. We do have a little quick video on that as well. Nidus for his Parasitic Link, Citrine for her Crystallize, Lavos for his passive, and Kuvalervo for Storm of Uku is getting an augment.
Yes.
That one's very fun. You can basically get unlimited time on his fourth if you teleport around.
So sick. Pretty radical things for some frames. It's nice to get a fresh batch of augments in. Augments.
The 300 is a mistake. It's 3.
It's 3, not 300.
I should also mention all these numbers. Obviously, we're still balancing. We haven't gone through our tester phase for this, so you know.
But this is actually a very considerate thing we're doing. Everyone can make their content with these as the basis, and then when we actually release them, you can make the videos again with the actual data. So it's like a perpetual motion machine where you can never stop making Warframe content because things will always be changing.
Amazing.
The Nidus one you can equip at the same time as the passive one, so you can get to like 9,000 health. And we did something quirky there, which is since it's parasitic vitality, you cannot equip it at the same time as vitality, so it's kind of like a choice there.
Sophie's choice, damn.
Sad, it's very sad. Yeah.
All right, like I mentioned, we have a couple little videos. First is the Ureli augment showing Marilina.
Loyal Marilina.
Loyal Marilina. So normal Marilina, you ride it, you shoot on it, but Loyal Marilina, she's going to, I say she, sorry, it's whatever you want it to be.
Now she's your pal.
Yeah.
She goes around spamming bubbles at anyone she sees.
Oh,
Is it a static ability or does it follow you around?
stop! This is like this Devstream
basically
is
bubbles
perfect
everyone.
for me.
So, you know, for anyone that's meta follower, that means, as you can see, you can now use your primary. You can now use all the helmets, all that stuff.
There you go. You got the first aquatic, well, maybe not the first aquatic ally, but look at her.
You can either ride it or have
Magical
it as a
girl pet, exactly.
Exactly. And
We
then
also made some base changes about a few of her abilities. Basically, when you cast them while standing, they kind of rooted you in place. So we changed, I think, 2 of them now. They don't root you in place. And that's just a general change.
And now the Loki augment, which
is not 300 statuses.
Not 300 status.
Look at that Loki.
Yeah, so you put decoy on an enemy, and then when everyone attacks them, basically they start getting hit with different statuses. It's pretty fun to see, like in game.
It's bullying. It feels so sad.
It is bullying.
Every time I do it, I'm like, you are my victim. You are my decoy.
That is so good.
It also has a bit of, why are you hitting yourself?
Literally.
We did do a change to Loki in general. This is not related to the augment. The decoy now scales based on the health of the enemies around it when you spawn it. So that, again, is not the augment. That's just default Loki. So if you now use Loki on a steel path mission near enemies, it will basically scale based on the health of those enemies so that it survives longer.
Did Cristiano implement that?
Yes.
He's a Loki lover, so I just wondered. Like, every now, I know that's his guy. He was probably super excited to do that.
Old school.
Yeah, like OG, original starter.
All right, we do have a couple general changes that we will really quickly go through. Last dev stream, we talked about Mirage Eclipse.
Yes.
We wanted to get feedback on kind of what players wanted us to do, what our options were to change it. You ready, Rue? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So the problem with Eclipse was it just doesn't work in GI lighting properly,
so
and it's inconsistent everywhere else.
Right.
And in open world lighting.
And open world lighting.
Yeah, so your feedback was overwhelmingly to make it a toggle. As we said last time, if we made it a toggle, we're going to have to nerf it some, so we did. So essentially now it's you either, I think it's tap it for the defensive one and hold it for the attack one. I can't remember the orders. One of them.
Tap is reduce damage that Mirage takes. Hold is increase Mirage's weapon damage.
Yeah, so the tap, we basically reduce the cap from 95% to 90%. So it's not a big nerf, it's just to kind of get it in line with other abilities. And the damage we reduce from 200 to 350%, which I know sounds like an increase, but we change the damage to work like the chroma one. So essentially, instead of multiplying at the very end, it gets combined into your weapon damage, which essentially, so chroma for reference is at 275%. This one's at 350%. So this is, it gives you more damage than the chroma one, essentially. And in particular, for the helmet one, it has a cap just like it always did. And I believe the cap is 350%, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so that's for Mirage, and then we are also changing Nourish.
Yeah, but just the helmet version of it. Yeah. Grendel's Nourish stays exactly the same. This is just the subsume ability of it, and it's effectively just reducing the effectiveness of it.
Yeah, essentially, I mean, Nourish is like mega dominant. I think everyone realizes that it is way above the curve for everyone else.
Devour or consume is nourished there.
That is nourished.
Hey, I thought you wanted them to guess.
Well, not that one. You can guess everything else, but not that one.
So honestly, so basically what we're planning to do is just reduce the effectiveness. Our expectation is that it will still be the king of Helminth, because it's still so powerful that it's just still going to be the best of the best. But hopefully it's not by as big of a margin as it is right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, like if I were to guess, even if we cut it in half, I don't know the number. We haven't decided the number. We're trying a few things. Even if we cut it in half, it probably is going to be the most used Helminth still. So we just gotta, like, it's just by too much right now.
Yeah.
It's not, like, we still want it to be popular and good because it allows for a lot of comfortable gameplay. It's just too dominant. If this goes down below, like, top 7, we will review it again. Like, the intention is it stays king. It's just...
I'd be shocked if it leaves number 1 after this.
If it leaves number 1, we are going to be measuring, like, measure 100 times, cut once, and then measure, 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 because the intention is not to knock it off and send it down. It's to just put, like, a little cap on it. That's and not capping it, not like a literal mechanical cap, like a hat, like a don't grow your hair so high.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 buffs that it does are so popular that I've actually literally seen a lot of
basically having the
nuclear
nuclear problem again.
I'd use it if it just had one of the 2.
Yeah,
and
viral's fine.
Viral and energy regen, both things that are beloved. So I think if we basically, after kind of discussing internally, the decision was to kind of reduce it like we've done with other helmets. And yeah, my expectation is that it will remain king. Yep. Just hopefully you don't feel like you're playing wrong if you don't put Nourish. That is it. I just don't want it to be like, oh, I want to put this other one, but I really should put Nourish because it's so good. That it's almost you're playing wrong if you're not putting Nourish. That's all we want to really kind of reduce there.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
And then also listed on there are some changes we have
Slam changes, yeah. So the way that melee slams have worked always is basically when you jump and do the slam, there's a hit that you can do that's a direct hit if you hit an enemy as you're falling that does scale with mods. And then there's an AoE that does not scale with mods. So you'll see you jump into a group of enemies, one will get hit by 20,000 and the others will get hit by 15. And that's the way it's always worked. From the past, it was also always like, there was a lot of fear that it was going to be like a spam of slams. So, you know, I'm still mildly scared about that. Nice so we're using the direct hit and then making the AoE actually scale with mods, but with a multiplier. So basically, the closer you're to the center, they'll take the more damage. As you get closer to the edges, they'll take less damage. And now they'll take status, they'll take all the things that you have in your weapon. So
I was just checking to see if I got
scale properly with all the mods.
I feel like I remember writing a dev workshop like 6 years ago about AoE damage changes. Like I feel like it used to do no damage, and it used to not. Like I'm sure if I dug up my old posts, I can feel a memory there.
All right, and last thing we want to show in terms of some general changes are the quick access menu changes we have in the Orbiter. So Rue, if you don't mind coming to my gameplay.
Yeah, we have a few UI things, some minor you'll see in the upgrade screen and things like that, but this is this one I'm excited about. So basically, when you press Q right now in your Orbiter, you basically get nothing because it's all for gear and the gear doesn't work in the Orbiter. You basically would get that one, which is kind of useless. Now you get this quick access, so basically if you click on any of them, it just teleports you directly there. So it's like much quicker. So instead of doing escape, equipment, arsenal, now you just do Q and you just click on the top and you're done.
Oh, wow. That's so nice. Thank you.
That's
so
a big
speedy.
one.
Look at me go. Just flying all over the place.
Yep.
Quality of life.
And on console, it would be your input of choice. I think it's up on the D-pad, whatever. Yeah, it would apply to all platforms. It's not just a Q change.
And then a couple other fun things wanted to show, again, from the incredible animation team, is we have some new finishers coming to Murmur enemies.
Hairs-on finishers didn't ship with the enemies.
Nice. All right, so first we have Codename Triangle, which... Right in the kisser.
Yeah.
And then we have Legs.
These are the Meg names.
Right now.
Oh! Oh, yeah. So if you
Saw
have
that
like
coming.
an eczemus set of these guys, you can mercy kill them now.
Yeah. We
But
have
is it
Slinky.
really mercy, Phil?
I don't know. We have
We added a
Slinky up
voice line
next.
to this one that says, time to split.
Yeah. Now this one, I think players, when they see the hollowed vein enemy, they fear it. So this is going to be,
This'll be nice.
catharsis for a lot of people. I think when they see these guys in a mission, it's like, oh my god, and now you can stab them in the
But
face.
they look so sad.
Well,
Last but not least, we have the arm.
oh,
Ignore the fact he doesn't have a head.
that's fine.
Yeah, so those will be coming in Dante Unbound as well. And then we already talked about Ascent Fusion, how we're changing it from
4 to 3.
4 to 3, from the feedback we got from that. And we're at the end. We made it to the end. Let's do a Dante slide, shall we? Obviously, I tried my hardest to put everything in here in terms of what we talked about.
And you can't read any of. Oh, there we go.
So yes, it is coming March. You will learn soon exactly what date in March that is going to be for Dante Unbound. And then a very quick recap, our 56 Warframe Dante with his Exalted Tome Noctua. He's going to have an alternate helmet, Syndana, and armor that you saw. 2 new Incarnants, Rubox and Onos. 2 new game modes, the Entrati Disruption and the Deep Archimedia. Stynax Deluxe, a Naros rework. 10 Warframe augments, 10 Ojin, Ascent Fusion, and so much more that we showed.
Yeah.
It's a lot in this
I
update.
think our intention with this stream was everything we show is shipping in Dante Unbound. I don't think a single thing is not relevant to that update.
Right.
Cool.
And like there's stuff I didn't show. Like I didn't show the
Damn.
Bone Widow changes and stuff. Like there's still so much
Yeah,
that
it's a big
is
one.
part of this, and we can obviously speak to it on the March dev stream and beyond. So yeah, thank you for sitting through that. I know one thing I did want to clarify is, again, we'll see you at PAX East for the March dev stream, which is going to be very exciting.
Look at us there!
We'll be there. One thing I missed, not only is Rebecca, myself, and Jeff going to be on stage for the dev stream, but we're going to bring a very special guest that is going to be joining us, Sir Ben Starr.
Yay!
Ben Starr, the voice of Arthur in 1999, is going to be joining us at PAX East on the big stage. So you'll be able to see
Hell
him.
yeah!
I think he's coming to 10 VIP as well. So maybe we can hang
Karaoke
out.
party.
Will he sing your Metal Gear song with you?
He can try.
Oh, is that a challenge to Ben Starr? I do that. Oh, I love it.
Oh my god.
I know I barely did any prizes on this stream. Rue, I'm so sorry.
All right, sorry, you're gonna get
I
an
would
ad
like to
break
I'm
in a
gonna mix
couple
this up for 1
seconds.
second. Can we do, what's that?
I started one, so.
Oh.
Damn,
Well,
Rue.
actually, and the most important thing of all, not in Megan's recaps, sticky corners are being fixed in Dante
You
Unbound.
showed a lot of that, so that's
I
why I
know.
didn't show any. I'm sorry.
That's Dante?
A little
Dante.
clarification, because I saw confusion. When she's talking about Bone Widow, she means the enemy version.
Not
of
the
Bone
player
Widow.
version.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We talked about that in the dev stream
Yeah.
last month, and I just, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, oh God, Macbury?
Macabre.
Macabre.
Macabre
47 of the theater.
Wow.
47th.
You have one, is it 1,000 platinum? 1,000 platinum. Please whisper the Warframe Twitch chatting watch right now. In-game alias platform play Warframe on. We'll get your 1,000 platinum. I would love to do 1,000 platinum and give away some of the give away some of the Star Days pins that we currently have in the market. They're not what?
Nothing.
No, not her. Not her.
She's mine.
So some really awesome Star Days pins, as well as 1,000 platinum going together. One big bundle. And then we'll give away a Gauss Prime, because he's the current Prime. No other.
There's no clue what the next
There's
one is.
no
one
clue.
knows.
Dante.
No idea.
Dante Prime.
Dante Prime is next.
Dante Prime.
I believe you.
Thank you for believing me, Kaz. I've always believed in you.
1,000 platinum and some really cool Star Days pins going to Toothless Hawkins.
Damn.
Toothless
Oh,
Hawkins.
Toothless Hawkins.
No Toothless. Please whisper the Warframe Twitch chatting watch right now. In-game alias platform play Warframe on, and we will get you your 1,000 platinum and some really fun Star Days pins. Let's run a Gauss Prime Access as we do our closing words. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Eric, Kaz, Reb, Pablo with no voice. So sorry.
I ran out of.
Pablo.
Wait, did you just stop?
His last words.
What was
I was
that? No, but I can read Pablo's mind, so I can tell you what he's thinking. Oh,
Vulcan mind meld.
Okay.
Gauss Prime Access has gone to Dokuro Plague.
Yep.
Dokuro Plague, congratulations, you won. Gauss Prime Access, please whisper the Warframe Twitch chatting watch right now. In-game alias platform play Warframe on, and we will get you Gauss Prime Access. I think I got everything. I apologize that it's 3:30.
Kick-ass job, Meg. That was a great
Always
stream.
Seemed to go over
No,
time.
it
I
was-
think I got all the
Thank you
slides.
to everyone who helped put everything together. That was a good one.
Yeah.
We got some coin punch and
Yeah.
We got weapons. We
Dex
got
Nicon.
Dante.
Oh, you could have shown the Dex Thanks, Nakana.
I'll save that.
Okay,
I'll save that for another day.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Wait, is the gift of the Lotus Alert live?
It was live 30 minutes ago.
I can play it on my phone.
You can do it on the iOS because it's live.
Actually, I should check. I should check on that hotfix before we go. Not to interrupt, but the fourth ability seems okay. So we are working on a release candidate for the next fix for the iOS launch. It's been crazy to have launched it after years of work, and we are standing by to keep it going.
Yep, it is
fixes
right in there with all the other hotfix urgencies that we have for all the platforms.
Like,
so
yeah, we were doing a lot of interviews for it, and they were like, "What will you use it for?" I was like, "Well, for Barrow, of course. I'll never miss a Barrow again." And sure enough, Barrow came today,
He's here.
and I didn't even have to get out of bed. I was just like,
you could be on the toilet buying Barrow stuff.
I'm always on the toilet.
And with that, we're going to end the stream. Rue, thank you so much for running the behind the scenes. You're the king. Thank you, everyone here, for spending an hour and a half here. Apologize again. And chat, thank you for being here. We will see you next time or in Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah. Are you coming to PAX?
Are you coming to PAX? Do you have a
I
phone?
can't afford it.
Doing a main stage panel live audience. Will you be there?
TownCon it is.
We'll be there.
Will you be there?
Will
We'll
you?
be there.
Will you?
Are you sure?
Who's going to be there?
Yeah.
All right. Have a wonderful day, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. So. Cool. All right. Time to boot up the game, see what Archon shard I got. Also, I'm in the playtest for Gigantic Rampage Edition. I don't know, I don't think I can stream it, so just so you know, I'm in. I am very much looking forward to the Dante's update now, because there's they showed Dante with ghost birds that he can summon. Now they've shown feral sand cats being summoned by Inaros. Now there's Miralina being able to play alongside Yoreli now. I'm like, gosh dang, this stream was kind of dedicated to me in a sense, I feel. I am so happy with this. This is looking really good. Really looking forward to seeing what is gonna happen in the update. Apparently you get sweet. Oh damn.
Waiting patiently for your return.
So close. I really want that 75 off. Not that I need it. A red crimson shard. Barrow is here. Dreamer's Bond. Okay. So this is because
inbox messages make me ill.
Oh shush. So this is because of the iOS launch with the new Aura mod, Dreamer's Bond. Squad receives plus 0.3 energy regen per second and plus 1.5 health regen per second. So it's kind of like a bit like energy and the other health one, but like not as good as the other two. So like if you want to go for more energy or more health regen, this is kind of like a good in-between for those starting out. Because, well, if you've already been playing on console or wherever, basically, if you've already been playing, this is why you're getting this inbox message. But if you're playing on sorry.
Wonders, why is he here? Oda supposes everyone has to be somewhere.
Hello! Michael Stryker. Hello. Also, hi, Zamono? I think I got that right this time, hopefully. Alright, so we're gonna go and take a look at Barrow Katir real quick, see what he got. Also, Star Days ends in 5 days. 5.5, something like that. What's the alert? Spy. Ooh. Well, spy is okay. Interception, my hated. Alright, let's go to... I'll change loadout first. And... Are you Prime now? You are. Cool. Hi, Jamie! How you doing? Let's go to 20. Also, I got a really fast delivery from DE because they're cool. They gave me one of the keycaps from HyperX. So I got a little clem button or whatever. That's cool. I was not expecting that. Like, it's only for like North American creators and only a select few. So I'm like, thank you. I was not expecting that. Anyways. Alright, I chose Gauss Prime because borrow is nicer to primes, but also Jabberwocky, so close, off by a little bit. Alright. Ooh, let that load in. I want to see what they're... Ooh, come on, game. Woohoo! Want to see what and this is gonna bug out.
My latest safari in the void has yielded spectacular finds. Unique items for the...
Aw, I guess I'm not gonna see whose thing that was. Anyways, I always give a resource drop chance booster. That is just what I do.
Greetings, Tenno.
Alright, what you got? Ooh, alright, I already have that one apparently.
Next time I'll have something you'll want. I'm sure of it.
Oh, right. That operator set. Damn. Oh, I love that this is back again. So there is the mop, Bekran Zaft's equipment, a replica of the very mop and bucket Bekran Zaft was holding when she witnessed the transmutation of the remains of Archimedean Javi by Lavos, as detailed by Drusus Levirian. So she was like, what the frick? These are the new ones, aren't they? Yeah, those are new. Shoulder plates. I need to sell stuff. So, just the hostage crew of the passenger vessel Masters Theolite wore this very crew suit when they were rescued by Nova. Interesting. I do like that as an option. I find it a little weird that it's not with this preview image. Wow, what happened to the skin of the skin? Like like the actual facial stuff here, very shiny. Unless that was just for drifters that they fixed. Hi, Best Flight!
Until next time.
I can get rid of the Atlas one. But everything else... Shoot. No, I do have Revenant Prime now, I think. I can get rid of that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Looking forward to your, was it your re-debut? For your streaming avatar, I think? What the VTuber model, or whatever it is, for, your stream there, Jamie. Looking forward to seeing that done. Well, I can't afford Jack.
Ah, I can see you're no stranger to the finer things.
Got 166 now. That would be good. That would be very good to have.
Come back soon.
You think you have what it takes? Try your hand at the Conclave.
Conclave? No. Shoot. I need to run some relics. Oh, something was finished building? Hello? It lurks! Oh, that was a voice crack and a half. Alright. Wait, why do I have 2 Furious? What? What? Okay, I'll have to take a look at that in a moment.
Borges went mad
That-
for 3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleans something, he makes something else dirty.
Oh, trust me, Ortis, I sympathize with you on that one. Alright, only 300. Get that up. I'm surprised that they haven't made like a times 100 on that one yet. Oh, that's from my other accounts that merged over, right. Alright, so I need Vega toroids. I need 5, 10, 15, and I need some Zodian for the other one. Why not? I've got a decent amount of polymer bundles.
Form is exact.
Build more of these, yes. Always build more specters. Apply. Is that it for the specters I can build? Might as well preserve that one.
Integrity is good. Functionality at 100%. The process is a success. Excellent.
That's a cute new line I don't think I've heard before. I'm so glad that they added more lines for him. Alright, let's see. I guess I might as well make that trophy, I guess. Interesting. Mining. I need a Zodian stuff. There's mining on the Valis. Okay, yeah, I am very little mining done on the Valis, so I would think there's all that. It's all good and whatnot. Yeah. Alright, let's do those alerts first and foremost. Yeah, why not? I'll do that one on a pub. That was weird. Man, I cannot wait for some of the stuff that's happening with...
These radio towers carry top-secret interplanetary communications. You are going to capture the towers and decode incoming messages.
Ah, right, the Exultra.
This tower is ours now.
Okay. Well, nope.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
Nice. Hmm. Up. Oh, there's something in my eye. Oh dear. I try to keep on top of it, but like that sucks. Hmm. Oh, above me, I guess. Literally just want the resources.
The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone. They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it. You have captured a radio tower.
No, you don't.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Hmm.
Consider what I have learned from this skirmish.
There we go. Crashing into every door. Oop. Nice. Gold mod.
Successfully decoded the message. Clear the area.
Nice. Aw. Okay. Time to switch her up. Going to friends only. And over to you. I'm doing the spy here. It's weird how the Abyssal Zone tracks as a new mission, even though I've done it several times.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
Okay. What the heck was that? Man.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures.
Oh.
The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
All right. I swear, there used to be a way of having those, like, planks extend and form a walkway. There used to be. I don't know why they don't anymore.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Nice flat wall right here. Jump on up. Oh no, a sensor bar! I'm a Vara, so sheesh. Oh nice, auto breach.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Alrighty. Lullafa Warframe? Kinda. Oh wait, wrong direction. Well, Avara, I guess, is the closest we have to a Lullafell. But in terms of like an actual like people, the actual closest that we have is the Ostrons, because they are small people in comparison. If you compare them, like if I go to the relay,
target console is nearby.
They are so small, especially when compared to the Solaris. What are you scanning? Hello? Helios? Okay, apparently I have some scans to do. I thought you were done. You good now? Alright. So far, though, in terms of like what they do in terms of Warframes, though, they don't really change the size of them, just so that they can share all the animations. They don't really, they do custom animations from time to time, but on a whole, they do share a lot of animations just for running, walking, how they're holding certain equipment. Oh, lot of dudes. Or like how they're positioned on the K or K drive.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
After I'm done this mission, I'll show the Ostrons and the size comparison of them.
Know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Man, I remembered when Ceres was reworked.
No detection from enemy
This was
sensors.
years ago at this point. I still wish that there was like a train heist that we could do in terms of missions. Like the Corpus hijack would be so much more entertaining if we had to use arcade drives to get onto a Corpus like speed rail and then just work our way up through the cars and then get like take over the train car or the freight engine. But in terms of like actual Actually, you know, wait. I think there are some Solaris in Cetus. But it's best shown in the relay because there are like some like talking to each other. Or like next to each other at the very least. So like here we have all like the standard humans or whatever. And then there's an Ostrom, but they're sitting down. There's these two Solaris, but they're standing up. I think there's a couple of them down here. Well, maybe not on the Loruna relay. Oh, I guess they're about standard size for humans. I don't know. The Solaris are tall, though. Do I have... merchandise.
Good fortune, Tenno.
Oh, I don't have enough for anything. I still need your weapons. So I still need the Agendus, Exec Livia, and Grigori. I have the Ferox. So this just requires literally the stuff there. I'm just glad I don't have to worry about doing the sisters for that anymore. It just means Railjack, which means leveling. Hello there, Goss. And Gyre. But yeah, we don't really have like different size of humans really. I guess I could just show Cetus. So Dante is coming out next. So let me just update my Prime prediction order since Dante is coming out sooner. I don't remember the name of the new Q named Warframe. Hey, looks like I got that working. So, thank you for the hydrate. Eventually I'll get that working so that I can have like a different animation for the hydrate versus the dolphin.
Otis has been interfacing with the Foundry's AI precepts. You could say we forged a new connection.
Alright, so Dante will be coming out. Dante Prime, sorry. Will be coming out around December of 2026. Alright, God's Prime is already out, so we can get rid of that. And due to Rebecca's flub earlier on stream, Protea Prime is going to be the next primed Warframe, which I kind of knew it. What's with all those floating things in front of your avatar? So these are Ayatan sculptures, which you can get for, like, if you fill them up, you can get resources. But for me, they're just sort of, they look like jellyfish to me. So I just sort of started applying them there. And then if you stand right in them, you kind of get your head scratched a little bit. It's kind of nice. They actually do have a hitbox now. I did have them like going longer down before, but now that they have a hitbox, I can't have them down further, which is unfortunate. And it also prevented people from spawning in properly. Oh, right. I should do something before it switches out, because I think that's switching out with the next update. Do I have...
Yeah, glad to have me rough days behind me. In retrospect, take what you need. Give those Nama idiots a bit of a touch.
Do I have enough? I have enough.
There you go.
So, until the update launches, I think next month, I think is what they were aiming for Dante's Unbound.
I don't do special orders, Princess. What you see is what you get.
Chipper will have the Archon shards here, and then they'll be moving to the Kavya Syndicate in the Sanctum Anamantagam. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry. It's just the Sanctum.
Is best camp.
Kill 20 enemies. Defeat both the deacons using the shock trap. Oh, right. Scavenge, break fails, deathless, blow up. So
Work to do.
use the grenades a lot in this mission, basically. And don't die. Alright. I actually quite enjoy Call's missions. I just... Now that Archon shards are moving out, I'm gonna try to keep on top of them as best I can until they update.
Nobody around but Rex and a few Veilheads. Alright. Get in, find the parts Chipper wants, get out.
This a Thumper station. Thumpers
Oh.
all dead?
Probably. Sure. Some of your Grenier friends are locked up here, if you want to say hello.
Okay. We do this.
Alright. I love the cheese.
That was mean. Well done.
What is that? Gridlock? You're a sniper rifle, aren't you? Might be nice. Wait, no, it's not. Is that a deacon out and about? Excuse me? Yes, it was. Duh. I know how to get rid of them. Duh. Bye! Bye! What do I have to do? Get both deacons, break veils, blow up with things, find extra part. Alright. So, gotta use my grenades like crazy. Oh. Bye. I do like that you can just find, I will go in that other direction later. Ah. Oh, it's saying it's down below. Unless it's down below in the other room. No, it's saying it's like right there. Weird. What are you? Ogress. Ooh. Yeah, I'll give that a shot. I like the backstab. Go. My side.
Brother, wake up. Killing time. Brothers.
Aha. Is that another dude? It is another dude. There we go. Bring it down. Over here.
Time for revenge, brother.
There we go. Nice.
We go now.
Ah. Okay, no, that was... Is that the main way? I'm... Ah. Oh, that was a miss. Alright, where am I? Where am I? I need to reorient myself. Ah! Here we go. I am so glad that the tiles do not change. Damn it. Oh. What are you doing?
Cut target.
Oh, that was a whiff. There we go.
To fight.
Just need one more. But now I can head back into that other area. And I can do that fight because there's a chance that there's some other stuff. Actually, now that I have the Ogress, I wonder. No? Hmm.
More ahead.
Don't see any control systems, but there is a shock mine. It might have enough juice to disable the gate. Maybe one of your brothers can arm it?
There we go. This fight might be a little difficult. Come on.
Good kill.
I need shiny bumps flat now. Paul, Scope's picking up one of your girl brothers. I'm not sure what she's carrying, but I would not let her hit you with it. She's completely shielded by her cloaked drones. Those shock mines might reveal them. You'd have to use yourself as bait. But you wouldn't catch me doing that. Seer drones, take them out.
Ah! Ah!
You go there.
Oh, I'm out of grenades. Do that again.
Command one of your brothers to arm that shock mine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now's your chance. Hit the drones.
Haha.
Now's your chance, Call. Use your veil smasher thingy.
That was very close to not getting that to work. Bye.
Trooper, my sister alive. On Murex, find her.
Call fight for brothers, not queens. But Call break any veil he'd find. So maybe Call find sister one day. Call see you.
I need grenades. Thank you. Halfway with the grenades, at least. Still need to find... Nothing. Damn. Okay. I'm so glad I have toggle to run now. It makes such a difference. Alright, well, so much for finding the thing back here. I don't know if that fight was made easier because of the Ogress or not. Might have been. Did I already open this one? I did. Okay. Alright. Alright, we already went to the path to the left, right there. Straight on through. Wait, there was a thing here? Or was that just a... Okay, no. Waypoint marker was being a little weird. Jack tag, yes. Oh. Nice.
More. Your brothers wait.
Nice. Oh, I think this is it. Well, it looks like it. Please die. Thank you. Why did that not count? Rude. Oh wait, no, it's not here. Darn it! Ooh.
The ram smiled among new creations through the blaze.
Gimme grenades! Or not. Well, it looks like the side mission is nearby, so that's good.
Call mark target.
Bit overkill. Woo! Excuse me. Oh, how did that miss? Rude. There we go. Alright, now we have so many allies that they're not even being listed anymore.
What about that one? The Thumper. Lots of weapons on that thing.
This one dead.
I'm sure they're all dead, Call. Look at this place.
Dead. See?
Not really. Can we hurry this along?
Alright, I think... Yeah, I just gotta not die and kill 5 more things with grenades. Alright, so we are looking for... spaceship. Ah! There we go. They're both spaceship. Alright. Alright!
Call, looks like there's some bigger firepower for you ahead. Can you carry the...
Call can carry.
Alright, let's see.
New gun. Call like.
Cross that rope bridge.
You dead already?
Yeah, alright. I need more. Give me more grenades. Liz. I'm out.
Under fire. Ugh.
More grenades, please.
Found more. Worm Thumper. Chipper want locomotor core. That behind armor.
Just making notes. I am learning so much from you.
Scrape you off, boot.
Well, so much for that. Oh. Dang it. Call, get up. Guys, stop getting in the way of my shots.
Gun, no good here.
There has to be something we can do. It's just a machine.
Get down.
Call, there are multiple ramparts near your location. Heavy gun emplacements. I suggest you use them.
Call learning so much from you.
Love how bitchy they are with each other. Come on, burn. Burn. Die. Yes! Did I get the other one? Please? Please die? Oh. Dang it. kind of just want the enemies spawning like a lot. Get.
Stay down.
Why did that not count for the kill? Dang it. Oh. What? Okay.
Call, not stop.
Dang it. Give me grenades. There we go.
Hurt it bad. Now, call, finish, job.
Give me grenades. Thank you.
That's for you, weakling.
Gosh dang, come on. Did I already get it? Oh, I just have to do Deathless now. Okay, good. Boom. Come on. Oh, never mind. It's not in the range. Oh, but now it is. Oh. Don't you dare. Oop. There we go. Can you bait it? Guys, you're in the way. Aha, we can kinda. No! I missed! When your stream is look up new. Okay, I can't. How? Okay, good. I was gonna say, how could I miss? It jumps right past me. No. Yeah!
Okay, I admit, I'm a little impressed. Go on,
Let's
then.
go!
How did you do that?
Shoot in right place. And not die.
If you're on the Discord, feel free to share that image on the general topic. I'm pretty sure I have like a lobby chat. Sounds good. After this mission, I'll take a look.
All aboard. Keep your heads and biceps inside the window.
Alright, got everything.
On this cold and lonely eve, spare a thought for tractor jockeys, rail agents, and lone travelers.
It is very cute. It kind of looks like a Digimon. Oh, you could swear in here. I don't care. As long as it's not slurring. Alright, what do we got for invasions? Alid V coordinate. 2 of them, actually. 3 of them, actually. Alright, well, let's change that out to Speedy Boy. Needs to level still. Yeah. This is a good way of getting, for Mutilus Alid V assassinate keys. This is the best way of doing it.
We have got an infestation. Extermination is the only option.
I'm honestly surprised that there's not anybody in here.
I'm still detecting a lot of infestation activity. Let's clean it up.
Man, I'm really looking forward to $19.99. Oh.
That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of infested. Lay low and it should go away, or amp up the fight to draw it out.
Oh, it's angry.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Is there?
That did it. Here comes the juggernaut.
Bye, Juggy. Alright. Man, I really hope that we do see infested liches at some point. No, he died! Who? I was trying to keep him alive. As long as I could. How? Basically, when you run in invasion missions, you can side with the Corpus or Premier, and as such, you can sort of have some.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
You can sort of keep the Corpus units alive if you want. Or you can just sort of let them die. There's no consequences, really, for having them die, really. I feel like there should be, though. If there isn't. Oh, right. I have to do this, like, a few more times. I should just stick to gas and just not even bother with trying to keep them alive. I want to get this done. Repeat! Oh, yeah. Duh. I'm on friends only. That makes a difference. Dirt. Survival. Okay. I'm gonna switch that out too. Where are you? Shoot. Since the merging my account. Where are you? Where is reap the rewards? Necros, where are you? There's pilfering swarm, but like, oh, there you are. My gosh, I was basically looking right at you. There we go. There you go. Oh, I can turn off that now, too. Whoops. Now that the Costream is done.
The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area.
No.
The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival.
Oh, excuse me. Alright, the Moas are friendly. And I have to remember that. I can aim. Totally. Totally. Give me that.
Life support on the way.
Could make it a little bit more chaotic if I really so choose.
delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Nice. Soul Punch does pretty much kind of nothing. Although it does do a little bit of AoE damage, I guess. And knocks people around. Kind of funny in that regard.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Okay, it is just a countdown. Good to know. Man, this is just making me want to play New War again, honestly.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Really, past the 3-minute mark. You can join in for that. Interesting. Nice concentration here so far. Oh, they joined and then immediately left squad. Alright. Matchmaking is not having fun with them, apparently. Either that or they actually, like... Or they actually are having a bad time with, matchmaking. Mayhaps. Alright. Now, which way is going to be extraction? Oh, that's mine. Never mind. Tortilla's having fun.
When you need it,
Nice.
extraction is ready.
And away we go. Man, I'm so glad that Parvos Granum is being involved again. And Drusus! Drusus especially. Excuse me. It's weird.
Another job.
Sky's getting dark? Kinda. It starts setting around 6 o'clock now, which is nice. Alright. Alright, where do I need to go for generic? I need one more mission, though. Is it? Oh, okay, that's weird. Still survival. Okay, that person left. Alright, whatever. Rude. Don't know why a guy pulled to the relay. That was weird. I don't mind. Because then I think this is just a standard relay. Maybe.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy. A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Emergency life support is inbound.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You can just hold down the melee button and just slash and dash. Very nice. Love that quality of life update. Oops. I'm not sure what that's actually supposed to be doing. This little...
Get ready for a capsule.
Honestly, kind of surprised that not more people are joining in.
Activating it will buy you more time.
Calling in call.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
And you. Oh. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. That bird's ready! Oh, no! Well, good thing this is the last mission. Right. Up. Alright.
Additional life support has arrived.
I'm just glad, honestly, that I was able to catch a good chunk of the live stream, honestly, for the Devstream for this month. I was honestly pretty worried I was gonna be missing like a good chunk of it, and we Gucci. Now it's getting dark. Hit that threshold. I think there's a squirrel nearby because I keep seeing the tail edge of a tail. I think one of my favorite things to do with the Devstream though is just like the fact that they have critter involvement in any form now is just so nice. It's like they're thinking of me when they're doing that, which is what I like to think they're doing, but they're not. I know they're not, but it's just like it'd be nice to like think maybe they're thinking of me when they do this.
Is available
Nice.
if you need it.
Yes, we're leaving. Yes, we gotta get dinner. Excuse me. Almost at 1 million again. I think it costs 1 million for each additional bonus upgrade for Zenuric. They're just like cosmetic stuff that you can get, so worth it. Anyways, that's it. Leave Lorunda. Wait, yes, leave Lorunda. All right, and we might as well. Let me see. Is the raid screen where I think it is? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Let me fix that. So take off that one. Take off that one. There we go. Alright. I think they just announced that TennoCon tickets, March 28th. Day after my birthday! Alright, I'm totally... Actually, I might as well just... If you can read it between all the stuff there and the credits, very much excited for that. Let's go and find a raid target because I have to go and grab supper like as soon as possible. I have that muted. I don't know why that wasn't. Anyways. Let's see.
Knock, knock. Now, who would be knocking all the way out here?
Alright, I know who we're gonna go and raid. They're currently playing some Warhammer 40k Darktide. Echo, echo, echo. Yeah, it happens. Alright. So we're gonna go say... Ooh. Let me just fix that. That doubled. Alright, we're gonna go say hi to Rodimus0. He is another one of the clanmates in Warframe that I have. And, yep, we're gonna go say hi over to Rodimus. I don't know if he's done any, Warframe anytime recently, but he is I think he's actually one of the Warhammer, content creators or something like that. Anyways, go say hi to Rodimus. Next scheduled stream is Wednesday, and they've announced the TennoCon community showcase stuff. I am going to try and get that damn tower finished. It really needs to be done this year. And cut off, I think, for the community showcase is like June 23rd for that. So, lots of things to look forward to. Dante's Unbound soon. Launches in March. anniversary event stuff in March. Just a lot of good stuff. Anyways, I will see you next week, hopefully on time. There we go. I will get that sorted out. Anyways, take care, everybody. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.